Thank you very much and good morning. Joining me now this morning is our Republican analyst for 2012, Lee Weingart. And Lee, the moment is finally upon us, only around
Getting
the corner.
close at least,
yes,
right?
Finally, yes. I tell you what, though, we've been talking about this for a long time. The latest poll heading into it, though, shows Rick Santorum with a double-digit lead. But can you really read that much into it?
Well, the Ohio is the only state really on Tuesday that looks even close. The other states, Tennessee, Virginia, Massachusetts, Vermont, appear to be, 10, 15, 20-point leads for the person who's leading. Ohio was 8 or 9 points, but that was before this week when Mitt Romney did very well. He won Michigan, which is very important, and of course Arizona was a kind of a foregone conclusion. So I think he's going to tighten up over the weekend. You'll see Mitt Romney here a lot, Santorum here a lot. It'll come down to a single point, I think, very small victory for somebody. Probably going to be Santorum, but don't rule out Romney winning in Ohio on Tuesday.
We talk about Super Tuesday and the biggest prize, Super Tuesday, being in Georgia. And
right.
Of course, Newt Gingrich's home state. But if Newt doesn't win that, is it over?
Well, I think he probably wins it. The polling I've seen has him up by 9 or 10 points, but I'm not sure it really matters because he won't win anything else on Super Tuesday. He will be a distant third in most of the primaries and caucuses. He won't be relevant after Tuesday, so the question will be, does he continue the fight? I mean, you've got Mississippi and Alabama coming up later in the month, so you could argue, well, they're southern primaries, I could do well there, but I think he's just in it now to stay in it because he doesn't like Mitt Romney very well. He's trying to draw votes away from Mitt Romney and help anybody but Mitt get the nomination.
Mitt has had Rick Santorum down in the past, and he's come back.
Yeah.
Ohio potentially one of those states where, is Romney really, does Romney need to win Ohio to put this away in a sense?
Well, I think if he wins Ohio, it's still not put away because Rick Santorum is going to win Tennessee, big, Oklahoma, big. He won't win Virginia because he couldn't get on the ballot in Virginia, just like Newt Gingrich. So I think we'll go out of Tuesday with very little new information. Nothing will be clearer on Wednesday than it was on Tuesday. I think Santorum will stay in it as long as he has money, as long as he sees potential to win primaries like Oklahoma and Tennessee. I mean, if he wins those by 15, 20 points, he can say, I'm a legitimate candidate for president, I should stay in the race. Whereas again, Gingrich, I think if he wins Georgia, which he'd better win for his own sake, even with that win, it just doesn't seem like enough to me to justify staying in the race.
But the focus on Ohio this weekend, almost giving them the ability to double down on their money because this is general election voters you're reaching as well.
That's right. Ohio is such an important state. We know in November, whoever wins Ohio probably wins the presidency. So getting a good head start in Ohio in the primary will be very important for Romney or for Santorum. But I think not winning Ohio on Tuesday is not fatal to Romney. It just would be great if he could do it.
All right, chomping at the bit for Tuesday night. Looking forward to it. Lee Weingart, a Republican analyst for 2012, joining us now to talk about Super Tuesday. I'm going to send it on back to the desk.